Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Hello, Sims Lady and Queen Bee, Bambi Raptor. Hope you guys are all doing today. I'm doing good today. I just got back from the movie theaters with my boyfriend. We actually went and watched a football game there, which I don't know really anything about football, but it's cool they show them at movie theaters now. He was joking, saying I should have a shirt that says "Go Sports" because I don't really know anything about it, but it was fun to go to the movies to watch it at least. So today, I missed last week because I was up camping and I actually had no service or Wi-Fi, which was actually a good thing. But I'm sorry I missed last week, but this week, I wanted to show you some stuff with cross stitching. I actually found a few things that I didn't know about, and I thought maybe you guys might want to know just how to do like this cross stitch hoops come in so many colors, and I didn't even know. And the thing that's kind of a bummer about them is that you only get one chance to change the colors. So I wanted to show you how to do that. And then also, before at the end of this, I wanted to tell you guys about a fix I made for the mannequin bug. Has anyone else had that the mannequin bug? My sister, older sister, actually told me she had spent like a week building this salon before the new nail update came out, and she uploaded it to the gallery and she couldn't download it because there were mannequins in there. And apparently, I looked on the EA forums, and there are a lot of people who are having this problem. So I made a quick fix. So I just wanted to explain that to you. But I'm curious if anyone else had that problem because it was kind of a bummer that that they're broken right now. But I have something for you to fix it, so don't worry. And then also, I might give you a little sneak peek of my new set. I wanted to have it out for today. I actually tried really hard. I was gonna do like a live stream overview of my new set, which you guys are gonna love. But it wasn't quite ready, so I decided to do this little cross stitch instead to show you guys. So I came to this world because it's the only one in this save that I haven't totally messed up, totally ruined. And it's Christmas time. Yeah, and my sister Maddie, she's in here as Rebellion. She actually was the one who told me today is Talk Like a Pirate Day, and she thought it actually was uh, started from The Sims, but it's actually um, it's actually a real life thing, not just The Sims. So, oops. And let's see. Oh, little Dika's here with us today. Hi, little Dika. You made it today. Okay, so first thing, let's get her inside so she doesn't freeze to death because I always kill my Sims. Hopefully all right, let's go inside. Also, I'm like totally for these winter vibes right now because it totally feels like fall finally here. We're like starting to get the leaves changing and stuff. So, oh wow, we have someone all the way from Brazil. Hi, BB. Okay, so who here does cross stitch? I actually used to love cross stitch like in real life a long time ago. Before I made CC, I used to do a ton of crafting. Actually, my sister and I had a 18-foot trailer that we were converting into like a little mobile crafting studio, but I ended up selling it when I started making CC because there was this quickly over became my favorite passion. So okay, let me find a good blank wall. So I don't know how many of you have been doing a lot with the cross stitch. So it's really cool. And so my view down here, this is show hidden objects. So you typically can't see all of these in here. Um, when you typically make a piece of cross stitch, so let's see, I don't know, does she have any cross stitch abilities? I honestly don't even know how to check that right here. It's funny. I like know everything. Okay. Oh, she's level 2. Okay, so she's a little bit. So we'll go here. I'm just gonna make a quick one to show you how it goes. So yeah, you just choose to make one, and so here's where you first start. And it looks like you can only do like the one color that's brown. Oh, and she doesn't have the wool. Oh, so here's a good cheat sheet. I'll show you. I guess you could turn that off, but. So one thing, there's two things you can do. If you have testing cheats on, uh, what you can do is when you click on this, so normally if you just click on it, it shows all of the normal cheats. But if you do shift click, that's when you get all of the cheaters cheats, which as you know, I'm a cheater at heart. So these are my favorite. So cross stitch cheats. So you have two options, or a few options. You can unlock all of the locked patterns. Then you can create all the patterns in the inventory or create wool in the inventory. Be a little bit careful if you create all patterns in inventory. I'll show you at the end. There are so many because it not only creates every pattern, but it creates it in every single color. Or every single size. So I think it ends up being like 60 different cross stitch, and it just totally fills up your Sims inventory. So be a little careful when you do that one. But also you can just create the wool in your inventory if you don't have the llamas. So we'll go in here. We'll just have her stitch from one of the phrases. And it's kind of a bummer, actually. They don't really show you what they look like. But this is funny. I haven't really normally done it this way with her stitching it. But so yeah, this is the default color, which is cute. Like brown's cute, but they have like these moody colors, like these pinks and these really like deep greens and blues, and I just thought they were so cute, especially this one I'm looking at as she's going. It's got like a really cute pink on it, so this would be a perfect one to change to the pink color. So we'll just hurry this up. I love the patterns that they came up with. I think they're so great. Okay, so she finished. So we have it here in her inventory. So here's the problem that is with the cross stitch. So when you first pull it out, this is in live mode, obviously, because I'm dragging from her inventory. So you can just put it on the ground. And when you have the cross stitch in this state, this is the only opportunity you have to make it any different color. So you have to go back into build mode, click on that swatch thing, and then look at all of these colors you have. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. This is the only chance you have, but like look at this pink, and like this one's kind of like I don't know, a light wood brown, and then this like dark blue and white, and then I love this dark green too. But so if you had forgotten to do that, what the bummer is as soon as you go, you can put if you go into build mode, like let's say you wanted it to go onto the wall, or sorry, if you wanted to go here, right? This will automatically switch it to the position where it switches to be displayed like this, which is super cute. But this causes two problems. One, at this point, you can't change the hoop color anymore. So you're completely locked. So you have to make any color decisions before you put it up here. And then also, once it's in this position, like once it's made so that it's in the little holder, you can't switch it back to be on the wall. So there's actually, you can hang these on the wall, or you can put them on here. But as soon as, this is kind of what I wanted to explain to you, because it kind of sucks that as soon as you make a decision if you want to display it on this little table, or if you want to display it on the wall, you're locked in as soon as you do that. So let's make her grab another one real quick. All right. And have you guys seen all of these patterns? They're so cute. This rainbow one, it was like so perfect for a kid's room. They did really, really good with these. I love them. And also, the one thing I am going to show you at the after this will be a small sneak peek of my new set. I don't want to show you everything because I'm so excited for it. And it deserves its own special overview. But I'm going to show you how you can put any photo onto cross stitch with my new mod. Okay, so you can see here now, if you drag, so the only way to put it on here is to drag it into a spot. If you want to put it on the wall, while it's in your inventory, you have to click it and do create a wall mounted copy. And so that basically just switches it so it can be mounted to the wall. And kind of same as before, once you do create that wall mounted copy, you're stuck. You're stuck in there. So you can't change the colors and you can't put it down. You can see like it's stuck now. You can't put it onto the table if you want. And you're locked out of changing the colors. So I hope that helps you if anyone didn't know there were different colors. Let's create all the patterns in her inventory real quick. And you'll see this is about to blow up, but it's really cool. So we'll do cross stitch cheats, create all patterns in inventory. Okay, so look how many. I don't have the better build by that makes it really huge. So I really should get better build by. It's been forever. I keep saying I need to download that because I hate the UI is so tiny with Sims. But anyway, so this is how you can create all the patterns in your inventory, and there are just so many cute ones. So again, how you do that, if anyone missed it in the beginning, is you just shift click on this, and actually I think you can shift click. Yeah, you can also shift click any of the cross stitch hoops and also get this inventory cheat. Yeah. BB, I know it really makes no sense, and it's actually the reason they do it is because these technically on like the back end are 3 different objects, and they have to do that for the settings, because in order to make something go to the wall, you have to set like a specific setting in the object itself, and so you can't do both versions. But they definitely should have made a way for you to change colors at any point, and then they also should have made a way. Just like where here you can do create a wall mounted copy, they should have put on here, like create a surface copy or something. I don't know why they didn't do that. Maybe if people really want that, I can make something quick for that. But here you can see, so if you were wanting to make like one for the wall, make sure that you come in here and change the colors first. You can drag the top of the inventory UI to make it bigger. You're kidding me. I did not know this. Are you kidding me? Have I gone all this time? Oh, I had no idea. I had no idea. What? I've been suffering for this long? Oh my gosh. Okay, you literally just changed my life, Katie. I had no idea. And do you know how much inventory items I make? Oh my gosh. I had no idea. Also, for anyone else who didn't know this took me a while to figure out. I don't know if you know, this is only with your Sims inventory, not object inventories. But you can come over here and filter by all of these different options. I didn't know about this until like a few months ago. So, but this is like life-changing for me. Oh my god. I literally work with inventory stuff all the time. That is so insane. I didn't know that. It's funny because most of the time I don't really play. I'm like looking at everything from the coding aspect. So Katie says you can do that with all the other live mode UIs as well. Oh my gosh. Okay. I won't waste your time oogling over this. I'm going to look deep into that, but wow. But so you can see, that's why I said be careful when you do this cheat, because it creates so many different styles. It'll like fill up your inventory, and they don't stack. So like if you wanted to sell them, you'd have to come here and sell them one by one. So, anyways, also I know people do rags to riches a lot. These seem like that you could make a pretty good living off of them. And also, I didn't cheat her. She was only level 2, and this one was excellent, and it's worth $173. And she literally only has level, what was it? I think it was level 2. And I haven't cheated this girl at all. This is just what she came with. So yeah, I don't know. To me, I feel like if you could sell that for $200, like, no, I don't think in real life you could really sell that for that much money. But Okay, the Sims lady says you can click them and sell multiple at a time. Okay. See, guys, I don't know. Oh, do I hold down control? Oh, yeah, you can do multi-select. Yeah, that's true. I guess more what I meant was like with photos or other objects, there's settings where these all actually all stack and it'll say like, 73 cross-stitch items. So, yeah, but just the inventories can get messy real quick. But anyway, so yeah, there's so many cute, like this one too. But yeah, so make sure before you, oh, oops. That's move objects on for you. All right. So just make sure, the main point I just wanted to let you guys know is make sure you put them in the world first, and then you can go in here and go and create and change the color. Like, look at the blues and the pinks, and the green one's really cute. Some of them kind of, they start to look really similar, or like right next to each other. But yeah, like, and this I think gives you a lot more versatility and design with them. I just love the pink one, and the green one's really great too. So I think that is all I have for tips and tricks. For that, I will show you how to take a picture. So similar to the painting objects, you can paint a cross stitch from reference. So let's go do that real quick. I think she only has her cell phone camera. So let's see. It's right in here. And the bummer, this is the same with art too. And it's really kind of a bummer because especially if you wanted to put something else like way cooler on here, you're kind of stuck with like whatever photo you happen to take at the time. Oh, I'm not stitching from reference. I'm just taking a photo to show you what you can do. Okay, so I just took a random photo of a plant, I guess. And here, actually, you know what would be cute? This is actually a really cute pattern. I probably can't zoom in with this, can I? No. You could even like take a picture of that wallpaper. Let's see if I can get that. All right. All right, so we'll just grab those two pictures real quick. And so I can show you. Okay, while this is up, does anyone else get, these drive me crazy, and maybe it's because I'm always working with new people all the time. These pop up all the time, and I feel like they didn't used to, and I notice them more and more in the code. They have like coded these into almost every single interaction. So sure, yeah, she likes photography. I guess once you set all their preferences, it probably doesn't show up as much. Okay, here's the other, this is the same with, like I said, with photos. I'm going to make her go outside real quick. With photos and cross stitch, that when it says stitch from, oh, you know what? She probably has to be a little bit higher. Let's cheat her real quick. It only lets you stitch from reference a picture you take right away. And that always bothered me. And, I love photos. So just a little hint. My next mod that's coming out, I'm probably going to show you guys a lot of it because I'm so excited. But it's my Photographic Memory Mod 2.0. And it is awesome. So I'm about to show you one aspect of it. There are so many things I added to it. Let me see. Where is it? Cheat sim info. By the way, all I did was shift click on her. Most of these, I know a lot of this can be done with MCC, but most of these are actually built in already. So we'll go to cross stitch because I think you have to be a pretty high level cross stitch in order to paint from reference. Did I miss it? Cross stitch. Does anyone else hear cross stitch in real life? I have some really funny ones that I've ordered off Etsy and stuff before too that I love in real life. So I was so happy, and I think they really did good with the textures and like the crosses, making it look pretty real life too. Okay, so now she's level 10. All right, so now we'll go stitch. I thought, isn't there? Maybe I'm doing this wrong. I know you can stitch from reference somehow. I thought maybe, I don't know. Now it seems like she can do less. I don't know. That's weird because now she knows more. Oh well, anyways, the point I was trying to make is that it'd be great if you could add photos to anything. which now you will be able to. So I'm going to do a real quick preview of this. I'm trying not to show too much today because I'm trying to finish it, and I'm doing like the final touches with the UI, which the UI really takes me the most time out of everything, especially with this update, because I have so many new options with you. So I don't know if any of you know, this is my photographic memory maker, which, by the way, I did not realize how tiny this was until I was updating it. So there's actually a few new things I'm doing with it. One of them is, because I was like, dang it. This is hard to find when you're like trying to create photos. And so one thing I did, so here you can see these are the options for her UI currently. And what I'm going to do is you can drag drop this into her inventory, which it's way down there now. And I don't know if you can see this. What I made it do is when you put the Photographic Memory Mod floppy disk in her inventory, it now shows up on your sim. So if you are having trouble seeing it in the game, or you don't really want it in the game, you can now put it in your Sim's inventory with the update and it'll show up on her. And so again, I'm getting too excited. I can't show you everything, but whoops, I do want to show you this. So let's go in the world and pick one. So let's try and maybe put it on this one. So what we can do is, if you click on her with the new photo studio and the photographic memory mod, there's a few different options. You can see create photo GIFs, improve photo quality, or transfer photo, canvas, or cross stitch. So I guess we'll go to transfer, although the UI is going to be pretty big. So here's the cool thing. So what you can choose is to transfer from, and this is actually filterable. So you can see you can filter by cross stitch up here or photos. So because I want to put an already existing photo onto one of the cross stitch, I'll filter by photos. And I think this pattern will look really cute on a cross stitch, so we'll choose that. And then it's going to ask us what we want to transfer to. And so I'll try and grab this one. There's so many though. Because what this is, previously with my photographic memory mod, I made it would say either choose a photo from inventory or choose a photo from the world. And I wanted to make that easier, so now it actually looks in both the world and inventory at the same time. Which, when you fill up your inventory with like 100 patterns, is a little bit hard. So one of the colored ones. I know those are out in the world. Okay, so let's see. I think we'll choose this. I guess that one was black with the dogs. That one. And then I have this thing on here that says confirm that you want to transfer the image, because as soon as I transfer the photo to the cross stitch, the dogs will be gone and you won't be able to get them back. So I just put this in here as a check, and you can see, look, you can transfer any photo to cross stitch, which I am so pumped. So this is great because, like, right, you can see that I think there's one here with like Apple Miss Crumplebottom, right? And so now with this way, you can put like any photo you want onto cross stitch. It also actually gives you the option you can put the cross stitch photos on something else. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. And then you can also, with the new Photographic Memory Mod 2.0, you can even just go ahead, and if you don't want to like make a cross stitch, you can just order photo GIFs. I don't know if everyone has Walgreens, but my idea with this is to make it kind of like a Walgreens type thing where you can create photo GIFs. And yes, you're seeing right, that is a Polaroid. These are all the different canvases. That is a calendar you can put photos on. Still are my original like small photos with the tape and stuff. But you can also, create the cross stitch hoops here and then put any photo you want on them. And then they go to your Sims inventory. And when they first show up in your inventory, they turn white, but that just takes a minute to show up. But look, there's our beautiful plant. Let's hang it on the wall right next to the plant. So again, if you're in here and you're like, I don't know why they make these so confusing sometimes, but right? Like, because for me, I'm like, oh, I can live drag it. Why can't I put it on the wall? That is because you have to click on it, and you can't just make a wall copy when it's in the world. You have to drag it back into your Sims inventory. These are kind of the tips I wanted to show you. Oh, and also don't forget, if you want to change the color, now's your only chance, right? So I almost forgot to do that. So we'll do like this kind of color. Okay, so then you want to drag it into your Sims inventory and then click on it. I'll create a wall copy. Why isn't it letting me do that? See, this is why I didn't want to fully show you guys this yet, because these are some of the small things I'm working out on. So maybe I didn't give it the option to change onto a wall copy. But I can put it here at least. Yeah, there we go. So look, there's our little plant right next to itself. So, yeah, that's going to be one feature of it. So, and yeah, I am excited for that. Sorry, I was reading a comment. It would be cool if a photo kiosk object was made for that feature. Mochi, do you mean like the photo boost, like the old school with the little 3 photos? That's what I think you mean. But yeah, so if you guys want me to make something to like make the cross stitch easier, you'll always be able to use the Photographic Memory Mod. Maybe that'll be your replacement, or maybe I can give you an option to create like a wall mounted copy or a surface copy. But at the very least, when you're using the photo studio, you can always transfer photo, canvas, or cross stitch from one to the other. So like if you have a wall mounted copy and you just want something else to go on it, you can just choose something else, right? And it'll transfer it for you. Where is that guy? Where did we put him? Ah. Sorry, I'm like jumping around. Is it in our inventory? Where did I put that? On the wall? Where did I put that one? I don't remember which one it was. Oh, it's right here. Duh. It was on the ground. But yeah, so you can kind of just go back and forth, and we'll switch that one again. Transfer photo memory, and we'll put, I love that they did that guy too. The whatever, what's he called? I'm blanking right now. Okay, see, this is the problem when you have so many. But anyways, you get the idea. You can transfer them. The other cool thing that I'll show more about next week is improving the photo quality. So I made the ability to fix old photos and improve them, because I know like when you take a picture, a lot of times like your Sim's finger will get in the way, or like those gnomes will pop up. So I would, so I have the ability to remove all of those. I added more filtering options. Like I said, I have the calendar, I have the Polaroids, and I have a ton more features that I'm going to save to go over next week when I get this all finished and wrapped up, because I have more features on here. So I want to save the rest to show you. But yeah, also while you're in here, if any of you have any other ideas for photo objects you would like to use, so I have the little floppy disk that has always been the object for the photographic memory maker. And then I was going to make maybe like a flash drive, because that's what most of us use nowadays. I did do an override for like the vintage camera, but if there's any other object you'd like to use for these, because these are kind of boring, let me know in the comments, because I'm happy to make a few different types. And I think that's all I have for the cross stitch in my little preview so far. I want to show you so much more, but I want to save it. So the last thing I will do for you guys today, I just wanted to let you all know for the right now there's a bug with any of lot that you have saved to the gallery. If it has a mannequin in the lot, you won't be able to download it. So every time you place it, your game's going to crash. So what I did, I actually just did it for my sister, but I'll share it with everyone else. I made a quick override for the mannequins. And basically what that will do is it'll let you put, they're technically CC, you'd put it in your mods folder, and then you'd go into the game and download the mannequins, or whatever lot it is with the mannequins, and it basically overrides the settings that's making it currently crash. And then once you place the lot, you'd want to delete the mannequins, and then then the lot should have no problem saving anymore. But then you'd have to go out and make sure you delete the mannequin override that I have. So I'll put that down in the comments, and then also, or in the description. Then I'll also make a post about that so you guys can access it later. Because I don't know how many people on the EA forums, seem like a lot of people were having that issue. So hopefully that's a fix and helps you until EA can figure it out. But that is about all I have for today. I hope the cross stitching helps. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm answering a few questions that I missed. I just saw a Libra named Val. Can we add pics to your journal memory mod? So all of these updates, actually what the first reason I did this photographic memory mod update is that it will have full compatibility with the journal mod. You'll be able to add moodlets and improve descriptions to all the photos. And you can also store them in the journal memory mod. So that was the original reason I started doing the update. So yeah, that will have all of those updates. And Linnea, I would love to be able to use the memory screenshots for things, but EA locks it down so much. I've even actually had some friends who are good at scripting. I actually had Basemental Mods and Turbo Driver look into it for me to see what's possible. And they're pretty hard. It's pretty almost impossible to access. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to make that possible, but this is my next best option, I think, for it with the photographic memory mod. So, but if you guys have any other final requests for that, I'm hopefully getting that update out in the next few days. And then yeah, my live stream next week will be going over all of the details, because what I showed you today is just like a very small preview of that. And then also I'm going to be posting a form for everyone. For anyone to fill out who's a creator. I'm going to try, my goal is I'm going to be streaming every Sunday at 2. I think I just have really a lot of fun connecting with you guys. Even if it's only just a few of us in here, you guys are so great and make my day so happy. And it's also fun to show you my works in progress, because sometimes I spend so long on them, and your feedback is invaluable. So that's why I love sharing with you every week. But I want to start doing maybe like a creator series every other week. So because I missed last week, I'm kind of like a week behind. But I'll be doing a Sims 4 Studio overview as my first one. So I will be doing the live stream for that and posting a questionnaire for that coming up. And just as a little parting gift, I saw someone ask for mention the custom calendar gift. So I'll show, here, let's take a picture of this fox and we'll make a calendar with it, and then I'll sign off. I thought the foxes were red. Are there a bunch of different colors? I actually don't even know. I'm also really surprised she didn't have the welcome wagon that whole time we were in here. Maybe it's because I have autonomy turned off. Oh, and she's probably also freezing outside. I can't tell you. So actually my very first live stream, just like I had no idea about this, my very first live stream, I didn't know you could turn autonomy off. And my Sims were like, the kids were pouring the paint everywhere, which drives me crazy. And someone was like, oh, you can turn autonomy off. And I had no idea. And since then, all of my Sims never have autonomy on. And it ends up killing them kind of sometimes, especially if it's too hot outside and I forget about them. My poor Sims, they really live a very awful life. While I look for this, also please everyone tell me what your favorite holidays are in The Sims. My sister Maddie's been kind of giving me some ideas and helping me make some kind of guides for you all. She's the one who helped me make the garden guide. So there's a lot of information I can extract on the back end that's really interesting, but sometimes I don't always know what to do. And my sister was saying it'd be fun to find out more information on the different holidays and like when they happen. So if you guys let me know like what your favorite holidays from The Sims are, and I can go and pull some more information. She's going to help me get that together. Okay, what was I doing? Rebate day. What? Okay, I've seen the coding for rebate day, but I have no idea what it actually is. I'm curious. Okay. All right, we'll do, oh, this is a good one. Okay. This world is really pretty. I really like it. This is a good, we'll take a picture of her non-existent chickens. Alrighty. And that's one thing with the photo, with the photos you take on your camera, is sometimes you can get, like I said, the finger in the way. I don't know how the quality of this one turned out. I actually do have a photo, like a camera mod, which has been out on my website for like a year, but it basically, the cameras that I made for that mod, I'll actually pull it up here in a second. Let me pull it up so I can show you. But it makes it so you can take photos from anywhere in the world. Like, it doesn't have to be out in the world. It can be in her inventory, or vice versa. You can take pictures from her inventory or in the world. I might have it in the game. I don't know how many I have. All right, but this is what I was going to show you. Create the personalized calendar. Okay. Oh, so I can show you. Okay, so this is one thing I have fixed. So you see how this photo is, it's not a good photo. It has a finger in it. So right when I create this album, it's not going to be great. Oh, actually, I think I may have fixed it. Yeah. Oh, look at that huge fat finger, which sucks, right? Because if you're like later in the game and you're like, oh, that's a bummer, like I really liked that photo, I actually made a way to fix that. So if you go to the photo studio here, improve photo quality, we'll choose this one, poor. Now, the next time we go in, it should, look at that. It's not poor anymore. It's beautiful. We fixed it. It was that simple. But there we go. Look at that. I'm so excited. And the cool thing I made with these, here, we'll bring this inside real quick. I was like, I'm not going to show them. I need to wait. But I'm just so excited with this. So the cool thing with this too is then you can go here and customize print. Look at all the different things you can do to it. You can change the photo at any time. So like if you wanted to, you know, put this in here, you could do that. But then also I made it so you can add all of these filters. And then I also thought it was cool. There's actually like a painting filter. So some of these aren't great. I actually put some of the bad filters in here, like grains. But and here, I'll show you what normal looks like so you can see. Oops, we don't want to add a moodlet. No filter. So I actually added in, some of these filters are called like failed filters. But I thought some people might want them to be like artistic because they can be pretty cool. I think there's one, let's see. Yeah, the noise, which I know that one doesn't look very cool, but I added that in there in case anyone else would want it. And then yeah, like I said, painting, this is actually, if you were to do it on a canvas, it makes it super bright. I don't know why it would do that. It's not like when you paint everything super bright, but yeah. And then, oh, the blurry one is kind of cool too. So all of those are failed. So yeah. So, okay, I can't show you guys anymore, but yeah, I made it so you could fix photos. So I was glad she got the finger in the way so I could show you that part. Oh, and then the last thing let's do, let me show you this before we head out. And so this is my website. So if you just go to downloads, and you can either filter here, or I've tried to name everything correctly and tag it correctly. If you look photo, oh, you know, it might be camera. Yep. Okay, here we go. Don't lose focus cameras. So these are base game compatible, even the tripods. And basically, I know, well, one, I'm a cheater, so not surprising that I added this in. But my sister really loves photos, and photos are really important. So I think that, you know, photos are a good thing to kind of cheat. So with all of these cameras, every single style, you get the maximum photo quality. Because if you noticed, like the picture we took with the cell phone, I tried for almost a week to improve it. Let's see. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Set filter, no filters. Oh no, this photo is actually pretty good. Let's see. Let's customize print, change photo. Okay, so you can see this photo is not great quality, and it's because we took it on her phone. And there's not a way to improve that for some reason. Or at least I can't. Spent like a week trying to figure it out. So if you do want really good photos, like high quality, you should go ahead and use. You cannot use the good cameras in the game, but these ones, 100% of the time, you'll get the best quality photos. You'll get the max zoom capability, and that's actually one of the things that determines how clear the photo is. It increases the amount of photos you can take on it, and it's base game compatible. And then I think I put here in the notes. Oh yeah, so if you do have the Moschino stuff pack, you will have extra interactions available. But otherwise it'll still be base game compatible, so you can still put the camera on the tripod and use it, which will just help you be able to put the photo kind of where you want it to be, because that's the one thing with when you take a photo directly from your Sims inventory, you don't really get to choose where it is, so you can kind of position it first with the tripod. Yep, and then yeah, all the cameras take the highest quality. So this has been out for a while, so you can go to my website now and get this if you don't already have it. And yeah. All right, last question, BB, and then I'm gonna go because otherwise I'm gonna show you too much of my new mod, and I need to finish fixing it for you guys first. But yes, I made over 6 different canvas objects. The canvas objects also will be compatible with both, or are already compatible with both portrait and landscape mode photos. So you don't have, it'll actually automatically resize and adjust to fit them on my canvases. And you can change the filter of those at any point. But also with the transfer canvas option with the photographic memory mod, you can put photos on any of EA's canvases, although the aspect ratio might be kind of off. But if you are going to be transferring it to an EA canvas, you'd need to change the filter before putting it on the canvas. But if you use mine, you can change the filter anytime. So, but all right, guys, that is all I have for today. Thank you for hanging out with me even for a short little time. I had fun, and I'm going to get back to work on my photographic memory mod so I can have it out for you guys soon. Hopefully the cross-stitching stuff helped. I know it's confusing, and that's because that's the way EA set it up, but hopefully that helps, and you guys can use some of the different colors they have in there. And I'm going to read back after this and look at all of your comments, especially for the holidays and stuff, and look into that. But thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday, and I will see you next week.